As part of the Phoenix Natural Gas Lineout Programme, a number of community groups were due to come to Kingspan Stadium as guests of Ulster Rugby. Unfortunately, due to current restrictions in place, we were unable to welcome everyone here to the Kingspan Stadium. So instead, you've sent in a few questions that we're going to answer for you now.
At the minute, it's pretty different. Obviously, there's not been any crowds. There was, I think, 1,000 people in at the last one, which was nice. But yeah, it's pretty special when the whole place is packed out and all the fans are chanting and singing. It's yeah, it's like nothing else really.
For me, the easiest thing is just focus on the basics: catching, passing, both hands, kicking, tackling. If you do those things right, I think for me it's part of my career and how I've got to where I am now.
When I started missing rugby, I put a big focus on training as hard as I could so I was in the best possible condition when I came back. That involved a lot of running and physical work, but also a lot of skill development too, such as your passing and kicking. I suppose on the other side, it's a good chance to pick up a new hobby or learn something new. It's a good way of keeping your mind ticking over.
Yeah, Jacob would be fairly hard to tackle. He's pretty quick and strong, as you can see when he plays, but I'd probably have to give it to Marcel, being the hardest to tackle. I'd say most of us in the team are pretty happy he plays for us and we don't have to face him every week.
We're probably on the pitch 5 or 6 hours a week, in the gym probably another 4 or 5, and then outside of that it's just mental prep, looking at the week past, how we could have perhaps performed better, and then going forward looking at the week ahead, what the opposition do and how we can counteract that.
On the days before a game, I make sure to eat a lot of carbohydrates. This includes potatoes, rices and pastas. This way I can fill my body up with fuel without having to eat so much on the actual day of the game. This way I can stay light and fresh when I go to play.
I think that's pretty easy. The fastest over 100 metres is Aaron Sexton. I don't know what his 100-metre time is. It's pretty impressive and I wouldn't want to just make one up and not do him justice, but I'd say there's a few really quick people, but I think Aaron takes it.
You have to be hardworking, focused, and I think you have to be keen to learn and open to learning and progress in your game.
I suppose for me, I've been to America a few times and I've really liked it. So maybe a team from LA or New York would be really interesting.
When I was younger, Richie McCaw was the All Blacks captain and back rower that everyone sort of looked up to at that stage. When I was young, I was playing in the back row a bit, so he would have been my idol. And then I had an older brother as well, 2 older brothers that played rugby. My middle brother Ricky, he played for Ulster as well, so I always looked up to my 2 brothers as well when I was growing up, and they were sort of setting the standard in the house.
Strangely enough for me, I probably wanted to be a rally driver when I was younger. I loved rugby and football and all those sort of field sports, but thankfully I've sort of grown out of that.
For me, Alan O'Connor is the hardest hitter in the team. In terms of guys I've played against, Fritz Lee from Claremont is an absolute beast and he's pretty scary to play against.
Thanks to all the groups that sent in the questions, and all the best to Eli in P4 who's recovering from a broken arm. Hope you get well soon.
Thanks to all Ulster Rugby fans for their continued support. Take care, keep safe, and we hope to see you back at the Kingspan Stadium soon.